Let's turn our attention now to our first fight, Amy Timlin and Carly Skelly for this Commonwealth Super Bantamweight title. Here's the tail of the tape, and a big age difference between these two women. Still plenty coming through from Skelly, but yeah, there's another one. Land followed up with the right hand as well. Skelly took a two-punch combination really well, but she doesn't want to eat too many more of those. And there's a beautiful left to the body there from Timlin, who is showing a bit of quality here in this fourth round. And the crash and bang is still coming from Carly Skelly, but the class is coming from Amy Timlin here in this fourth round.
What Skelly was doing so well in the first few rounds was that she was starting her attacks from a low position, and it was very hard for Timlin to counter her. Now she's a little bit more upright, she's a little bit more predictable. This is still a real tough fight. And the way these guys are exchanging, listen, it could go either way.
Yeah. This fight is knocking both of these two right out of the novice stage for good. A great combination again from Timlin. Slight concern for Timlin is that she's landed flush now and nothing seems to be bothering Skelly, who is still coming on strong at the end of that round.
A great finish to the round for Skelly, really roughed her up. And there's actually, I think there was a slight clash of heads with Timlin reacted to. And Skelly just kept on pounding away, kept throwing that left hand, Big left hand from Skelly there.
Again, digging in, and being told, urged on, and Skelly is making a dent here on Amy Timlin. Another beauty to the body. Absolute wicked-looking body shot from Skelly, and Timlin took it, but she's feeling this. She's feeling this, Amy Timlin. She is desperate to hear this bell. Skelly again, getting in first, getting the body shots away, getting the pressure on. A 7-1 on favourite against a 4-1 outsider. This fight has never been remotely close to what the bookies saw it being.
You know what's made the difference and made it so close is the tactics of Skelly. They've been perfect. Staying low in the crouch, high defense, and throwing that left hand.
Oh, nice little spell there from Timlin. And she left it too late. Last few seconds. It's charge time now. Whatever's left in the tank, empty it out. That'll do it. Oh.
Bob Williams, 96-95, Timlin. Phil Edwards, 97-96, Skelly. Judge Mark Lyson scores this bout 95-95. We have a split draw.
There you go, as called by Andy Lee. And you know what? I'm not sure we could really argue about that. It was so close.
So close, so close. Deserves a rematch.
Oh, we'll be seeing that.
I would watch that every week.
The tail of the tape. 4-pound weight difference there. I don't know if that's going to be remotely significant at all. Ali is picking her off nicely already here. Got a nice jab. I mean, that is such a weapon for someone of her stature. If she can work behind that jab, she'll make life very easy for herself.
Yeah, she looks very good. Lovely balance, lovely crisp punches, straight punches. Doing exactly what she should be doing here.
I mean, sometimes in this stage of a fight, Andy, I find myself saying, you know, if you're the real thing, you've got to get the stoppage here. But that would be pretty harsh on Eva Hubmeyer. This isn't because Ramla Ali can't close it out. Hubmeyer is just so unwilling to give her the satisfaction of going down. There's an absolute assault here in the last few seconds, and I'll tell you what, Bob Williams might have been very close to stepping in there. Well, two stories to this fight, really, aren't there? The tremendous courage and bravery and commitment shown by Eva Hubmeyer, and the real class and quality and presence and promise of Ramla Ali. It went the distance. Give Eva Hubmeyer a huge pat on the back for that.
Here in London, England, we go to referee Bob Williams' scorecard. He scores about 60-54 for your winner, Ramla Ali.
That was the one thing we were not going to be debating tonight, the scorecard. A fascinating battle. There's certainly a strong case to be made for McCarthy, but there's an equally strong case to be made for Laggoune as well, as we look at the tail of the tape. As I say, Laggoune has boxed for this before. Nice right hand to finish the exchange from the Irishman.
Yeah. Some signs of distress from Laggoune now.
Yeah, and I wonder if he's just taken a bang there, the way he reacted. I think he was feeling to see if he was cut. He's not.
McCarthy should go straight for that eye. Go straight for him.
Yeah, he's not happy. He's not comfortable. Yeah, he's really not comfortable. I wonder what's happened there.
Like something in my eyes.
He can't stop the fight like this.
He can't.
No, he's taking the gum shield out. Tell you, he's not happy with something. He said it's something in his eye.
The fight should be over.
No, I don't give up.
He's saying I don't give up, but
as something is that which I both of them.
Can he continue?
2. Let's go. 3.
Right. Turn away again, and you're giving up. Okay,
right, yeah, and Victor Loughlin's given him the benefit of the doubt there. That's very lenient, but he was put on notice there. Turn away again. You're out of there. A sure sign that he was in some distress. Last 30 seconds then of this 6th round, and Bilal Laggoune very unhappy, and McCarthy looking to up the ante here. Thinking maybe I can get the stoppage.
Go to the body first.
Well, Laggoune's all over the place, isn't he? He really does need to get back to his stool and just settle down and get his head clear. Well, that was a mental break. I mean, obviously something happened to his eye, but it was a big, big breakdown for him mentally.
Good exchanges here.
It's a nice right hand from Laggoune, but he's been knocked, caught there, and this time McCarthy does sense there's an opening. He's going for it here, and Laggoune's not responding well to pressure. McCarthy loading up with the shots, and he'll have burned a lot of energy there, and Laggoune is still standing, and that's a big right hand. One quality right hand to completely neutralise that avalanche from McCarthy, and suddenly it's the Irishman that looks like he's burned himself out.
Laggoune wasn't hurt, off balance and exhausted, fell on the ropes.
And I tell you, that was not an educated attack from McCarthy at all. He was just flailing away at arms and gloves.
It might have been slightly desperate.
Last few seconds, and that'll do it. Well, Laggoune goes back thinking he's won it. McCarthy, he thinks he's won it. It's one of those.
Daniel van der Wiel, 114 even.
That's the Belgian judge.
Jan Christensen scored this bout 116 to 112. Mark Lyson scored this bout 116 to 113. Both for your winner by majority decision. And the new European Cruiserweight champion, the McCarthy.
Yeah, it's Tommy McCarthy. I must admit, I'm looking at my card. I'm looking at 116, 112, and that looks about right. It's enough for McCarthy. There were subjective rounds in there. Hannah Rankin, who is the older of the two, but she is naturally the smaller of the two. There's an old saying in boxing, and it was just a one-word saying, isn't it? Levels. That's what we're looking at here. This is different levels. Absolutely languid and effortless combination again from Rankin. There's certainly no way at all that Rankin can win this on the back foot, and Marshall is just able to just push her back pretty much at will here. Still game and gutsy Rankin, but this is starting to look like a mismatch, and Marshall is really starting to pour it on here. Marshall was gone, and then another one of those hooks to the body. My goodness me, she is in some condition here, Hannah Rankin. She's soaked up a lot of body shots.
And this is mentally draining because Marshall's not letting up. Marshall's not letting up. As soon as Rankin attacks, she drifts out of distance, but then it comes right back onto her. And look at this.
Oh, my goodness me, that uppercut hurt. She's on the point of going here. There might be a decision for Phil Edwards to make here because Rankin is brave and tough and will not quit, but she is just getting broken up.
I wonder what the referee's waiting for. He should be stepping in here.
I mean, she's got nothing left here. Late in round 7, Savannah Marshall has been systematic and brutal. And Rankin's heart is keeping her up, but that's all that's keeping her up. It is a battering. It is so one-sided, and even if the referee doesn't step in, Noel Callan in the Rankin corner surely has got a decision to make here. She takes a knee in the last few seconds. She's got absolutely nothing left.
She shouldn't have to do that. That referee should be stepping in there to saving her from this punishment.
And if he doesn't, the referee, there he has. Good.
She should never have had to take a knee.
That was brutal. It was ruthless. Yeah, there you go. She doesn't say a lot, Savannah Marshall. She is very, very quiet and shy, but my goodness me, the old story about letting your fist do the talking, they spoke volumes tonight. Savannah Marshall, world middleweight champion. Andy, I've never known a shy Aussie, and George Kambosos certainly fits the bill as the guy that's full of self-confidence. Can he back that up is the big question.
It's probably his best chance of landing something clean on Selby, because Selby's so slippery and so elusive with his movements. Kambosos Jr. struggles when Selby's moving his feet. He finds it hard to punch and move his feet at the same time.
Which is what
that's why he's adopting this tactic of letting Selby punch first, where Selby will have to hold his feet to punch.
Well, it's the first couple of rounds he went looking for Selby, and Selby just wasn't there for him, was he?
Good check hook, good counter hook from Selby.
Oh, and that's a big one. That's a big one.
This fight is heating up.
Yeah, Selby really had to ride one there and still had the last word. That's the best punch Kambosos has landed in this fight. Selby took it.
Good right hand.
Yeah, no, that's a big one.
Knee slightly buckled from Selby, and he looks to answer right back. That'll tell you that that shot hurt.
Yeah, now here we go. This could be a very interesting last 2 minutes here, and we know that Kambosos carries his power deep. Down to 30 seconds. Kambosos again with the right counter. Selby can see the finish line. Can he get over the line here? And Kambosos yet find something. It doesn't look like it. Not sure he can land anything better than that one he landed earlier in the round. And Selby rode it out and finished strongly. George Kambosos said he would retire Lee Selby tonight. He raises his arms in the air as if he's won it.
Yuri Koptsev, 118 to 110, Kambosos. Phil Edwards, 115 to 114, Selby. Daniel Vanderweel scored this contest 116 to 112 for your winner by split decision of the IBF Eliminator, George.
Oh, Kambosos has got it. Wow. Well.
Junior.
Well, now that's interesting. Selby seems to have taken it pretty well. I don't quite see how you can make that a 118-110 in favor of Kambosos. Here we go then, main event time. Alexander Usyk, always a slow starter against Derek Chisora. A big, physical, powerful, durable heavyweight.
It's his game plan to try and tire Usyk out going down the stretch. But to do that, he's going to have to press and take a lot of the way. Good right hand.
Right hand. Now, Usyk was susceptible to a couple of counter right hands early against Chaz Witherspoon. They didn't bother him at all. Chaz was a late sub coming in, but there's nothing about Derek Chisora that will resemble Chaz Witherspoon. If he starts catching you with those right hands, you're going to feel him. Anybody would. He's got Usyk's attention early here, that is for sure. A powerful, physical, big heavyweight. That's the biggest challenge he's faced. And look at this, getting through with those right hands here. Chisora, Usyk in full defensive mode here, and Chisora's not giving him any breathing room. Well, he lands a right hand there. Chisora knows, as you said, Andy, he's going to have to take some on his way in. But are they going to have
another right hook?
Yeah, are they going to have any effect on him? And Usyk is not enjoying this at all. Another look at the referee there. That's always a sign as well. Clinging on to Chisora here, complaining about the low blows. And looking very, very unsettled here, Usyk. The work rate from Derek Chisora has slowed noticeably. And this is it, this is that pressure that Tony Bellew was talking about, that Usyk is always threatening something. A lovely little jolting left hand, and then he was out of range and gone. Now, this is how Usyk would like the rest of this fight to be. He's picking a tiring and a slowing Chisora off now here in this 7th round, and Chisora needs to summon up some energy from somewhere. There's not a lot showing from him here in this 7th round. And when he's
not stepping across, he's not cutting him off, he's allowing Usyk now just to circle the ring, and he's just following him.
Lovely little left hand out of nowhere from Usyk. I've not seen a lot from the Ukrainian in this 10th round. And if Chisora was looking gassed a few rounds ago, boy, has he found his 2nd win. And as you said earlier, in the last round, you said that Usyk was looking just a little bit on the weary side. Ooh, that's a nice left hand again from Usyk. Chisora made to miss.
Chisora just can't pin him down. He just can't get him in one spot for long enough to land something heavy.
What an effort this has been from Chisora. Oh, he took some punishment there, Chisora, but he really is summoning up another huge push here. And he's got Usyk backing up, and Usyk is not enjoying this body attack one little bit. They're getting so animated in his corner, and Chisora couldn't keep him.
He's hurt Chisora.
Yeah.
Big right hook coming off the ropes from Usyk there.
Yeah, that's left hand. And he walks onto a lovely little check hook there as well, Chisora. This is one of the questions that'll be digested over the next few days and weeks. What does this performance say about Alexander Usyk operating at the highest level in the heavyweight division?
Well, I think it shows that he's there. He deserves to be at this level with these guys. It's been a great effort by Chisora, but too much class and too much craft from Usyk, for me, wins him the fight.
But what a good fight that was. What a good fight. What an effort from Chisora.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Bob Williams, 117 to 112. Yuri Koptsev and Jan Christensen both scored this bout 115 to 113, all for your winner by unanimous decision. And the new WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Alexander
Usyk's got it. Oh, he trudges away, Derek Chisora, put everything into that. For whatever it's worth, 116, 112 on this card, but everybody saw it in favour of Usyk. You couldn't really see it any other way. He got those early rounds in the bank, Chisora, and that was never going to be enough. He had to get him out of there.